Hi, I'm Molly Wood, and welcome to the Buzz Report, the show about the tech news that everyone is talking about. This week, The Dark Knight meets Angry Birds on Facebook. Now there's a visual. iOS 4.3 arrives, and HP aims high. But first, it's the Gadget of the Week. The Gadget of the Week is the Microsoft Xbox Kinect, the new world record holder for fastest selling consumer device. Microsoft announced it had sold more than 10 million of the Kinect accessories, and between November and January, it was selling them at a rate of more than 133,000 a day. The Guinness Book of World Records certified the fastest selling record this week. Microsoft, for its part, issued a statement saying, "Now can we stop talking about the kin? Seriously, people." And now for the news. Warner Brothers announced this week that it would sell streaming movies on Facebook. The first movie to launch will be The Dark Knight, with more movies coming soon. Rentals will cost about $3, but you have to pay in Facebook credits. So it'll be about 30 Facebook credits. The news instantly caused analysts from Goldman Sachs to claim that Facebook could become a credible threat to Netflix down the road. And Netflix shares were actually down on the news. Okay, but wait. Isn't it Goldman Sachs that bought a huge chunk of private Facebook shares and is trying to get its investors to buy into Facebook pre-IPO? And now they're convincing people to sell Netflix because their analysts say that Facebook is going to kill them? Wow, Wall Street is shady. I know, shocker, right? But also, isn't it Netflix that costs about $8 a month and gives you basically unlimited access to either DVDs or streaming movies? And Facebook is offering you one movie and then more movies from one studio that are going to cost $3 each that you can only watch on your computer? Why are shareholders so wimpy? Moving on to much bigger Facebook news, it's confirmed. Angry Birds is coming to Facebook in May. The combination of combing through your old high school friends' pictures and playing Angry Birds is likely to prove so engaging that I predict global productivity will plummet and internet addiction will rise so much that it causes people to literally stop eating and sleeping and fall over dead like those people in the Serenity movie. Seriously, this is not a good idea. Okay, this next story could be a good idea, though. Deutsche Telekom is reportedly in talks to sell T-Mobile USA to Sprint Nextel. So if those two merged, you'd have a mammoth third carrier in the U.S. that supported both GSM and CDMA networks, meaning it could pretty much carry any phone it wanted. And then you know what would happen. The commercial wars would get really good. And in headlines this week, HP's new CEO, Leo Apotheker, said all HP computers will ship with WebOS installed as a dual boot option. Yeah. I mean, you hear people talk about want to be an iPad killer, maybe an Android killer, but when do you see somebody announce that they're going to become a Windows killer? That is ballsy. I like that. Google pulled more than 50 apps from the Android market that were infected with malware. And then Google reached out and remotely killed the apps on people's Android phones so they wouldn't have their identities stolen and stuff. Now, I guess that's the responsible thing to do, but can you imagine if Microsoft did that with your computer? Not good. Apple's iOS 4.3 arrived Wednesday, 2 days before its scheduled March 11th release. The update lets you use your iOS devices as a personal hotspot for an extra fee and lets you use AirPlay to stream music, video, and pictures to an Apple TV. It's also reportedly a lot faster, so you don't have to feel bad about not getting in line for the newer, faster iPad 2 on Friday. You're not going to do that, are you? Don't do that. And finally this week, Charlie Sheen has jumped the shark. Yep, just that fast. First, his new Twitter stream became the most annoying, self-promotional, and self-important Twitter stream of all time. Then there was the super embarrassing bomb of the Ustream show called Sheen's Corner, and then there was the massive overuse of the word winning and the general overexposure. Now the internet worm has turned, and there's even a browser extension that lets you censor all mention of Charlie Sheen. It just goes to show that crazy only gets you so far, tiger blood or not. And that's the Buzz Report for this week, everyone. I'm Molly Wood, and thank you for watching.
Light, you whore. kind of a gnarly image. I'm burning my own face, but I can't feel the heat because I don't feel pain, because pain is a myth.